Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, everyone. I'm leaving because I had to go to the store this morning. That messed up my precious time. The air conditioner doesn't want to stay on. If it doesn't stay on, I will die. I will die a slow death. Oh my God. I'm not from here. I don't do the heat. Please stay with me. Gotta talk nice to energy. Please stay on. Hi, Miss Shea, Florida. Good morning, Auntie Tracy and the Mystical Misfits. Good health. Yes, good health. Good health to everyone. All right. Good health and good morning. Thank you, sweetie. Where are my glasses? Over there. Too tired to get it. Hi, Katie. Good health. Wonderful health to all. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Wonderful health to all. Thank you. Thank you. Good health to everyone in chat. Have an amazing day. Thank you, Lisa D. Good morning and good health. Sending positive energy to everyone, as well as abundance and highly protected. That is so nice. Now, that's nice. That's nice. In my Tiffany Haddish voice. It's so nice. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I'm doing somebody else. I forgot her name. I like her too. I don't like Tiffany Haddish anymore, but I like. That's nice. The Maury twins' mother on the show. What's her name? I like her. Hi, Bree. Good health and good morning. Listen to me. My air conditioner's not staying on. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. It's official. All right. Listen to me. The queen is dead. I don't know if she's dead. But I have some concerns, right? Let me tell you what my concerns have been. I did a reading on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. And I said they would never, ever return to Frogmore Cottage or wherever it is in UK. Castle. And all of a sudden they showed up. Being loved by all. How's that possible? The media hates Meghan over there. how is it possible that they showed up? Now, I know what they said. They said, oh, she's going to the Invictus Games with her husband, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, I could see that. But why let her give a speech? Why let her give a speech? Something's not right in the UK Tinkertown. Something's not right. But I'm trying not to be negative Millie, right? I can't be negative Millie. I'm like, Tracy, mind your business. Mind your business. Stop stirring up trouble. If people love her, then they love her. That's what I'm saying to myself. No. That is not what happened. The Queen died back in January. She died back in January. When you did see the Queen on one or two occasions, it was her doppelgänger. She looked much younger. That's what I'm saying to myself as I'm looking at the TV and I'm scrutinizing. I'm like, I don't see all the wrinkles I normally see, woman, right? But you know, crazy Tracy, right? Negative Millie, right? So I did say that she was dead, and nobody in Britain believed me. They're like, oh, and I'm like, the writing's on the wall. Like, I can literally see that she's dead. I see the ghost behind the doppelganger. She's dead. But I just look like the crazy woman. So I stayed quiet. And, you know, throughout the last 6 months, they're like, the Queen is, you know, doing this. The Queen's doing that, right? But I think in the last 6 months, we've only seen her one time, her doppelganger. Prior to that, because I actually think she died a year ago, like a year, January, right? But, you know, the crazy Tracy. Prior to that, she wasn't seen for a hell of a amount of months. And when did she catch COVID? Was it this year she caught COVID? Or last year? I don't think she survived COVID, guys. I think she went out like Betty White. They lied about Betty White, too. Betty White took the vaccine, boom, croaked, boom, down. That's what happened to Betty. They lied. Everybody lied. Can't prove it now, right? But they all lied. Betty White croaked because of the vaccine that now they want you to take annually. Excuse you. It's going to be an annual shot, just like the flu shot. This is about money. This is about money. So now every year they're going to make the COVID, which is why, oh God, I'm telling all the secrets, but I have to, right? Which is why they told everyone, take the mask down. You don't need any masks. You know, KKK, you are right. You don't need any masks. Because then the pharmaceutical companies get to make the flu-like vaccine, COVID-like vaccine every year like they do the flu. But I'm the only one with my eyes wide open. It's just me. Right? All right. Queen's dead. So then Harry comes. No fanfare. Nothing about we hate Meghan. This, you know, pooey on Harry. You traitors. Nothing. They fucking love them this time. Right? Do they love them this time because the Brits control the media? And they were like, say nothing. If anything, say nice things. This woman's dead. And we need smoke and mirrors. Remember, we keep talking about smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. She's dead. She's been dead. Tyson died after taking her jab? Them old people got experimented on. You know what they say, 55 and above gets approved first. Fuck you. You know, 55 and above. Why? Because we're 1 foot in the grave according to the medical community? I know people that live till they're 90. Mm-hmm. I'm planning on 90-ish. I'm changing my whole diet. This, that, and the third. Walking. I'm trying to get the plumpness out of me, right? That's called discipline. No. I've got a plan for 90-ish. I got things to do, people. We got a healing center. We got another hashtag. We got a healing center. Hashtag healing center. So, my grandmother lived till 97. Of course she did. Of course she did. If she took the jab, she'd have died at 55. Of course she lived till 97. I know, right? Hi, finna love him. Mm-hmm. Hi, Marlene. Good health, everyone. And in any case, Queen is dead. I've been trying to tell everyone the Queen is dead. Nobody listens to the crazy psychic. Oh, she's so crazy. She just be saying crazy things. No, Tracey, truth. All truth. I act crazy. I am not crazy. Do you know that people say that never trust anyone that says I am not crazy? Side-eye them because they are nuts. I promise you. Psych meds. The minute if you have an argument with someone and someone goes, I am not crazy, stop the argument. Stop. You won't lose the argument because crazy believes in themselves. All right. Where's my phone? Hold on a second. I need some. Oh my God. Let me get some air, please, everyone. Whew. This thing better stay on. I don't have time for regulating itself. Fuck that. Stay on. Oh. I won't be at this angle anymore. I'm trying to recreate a whole nother angle for you all to watch the show from. Hot as hell. Let me see. So, who did I talked to someone this morning. I didn't see the name, but let me see. Okay, so someone texted me a link. And let me tell you something about this link. I don't know who it's from. It's a CNN link. But when I go to press it, look what it says. Warner Media. No one can share this story without permission. What the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about a public figure that you claim. See, that's how I know there's a problem here. Who sent this? Whoever sent this, I don't know if they're on right now. Oh. Did you get this message? Because I'm not pressing it. For California residents only. Oh, sometimes my phone still has me in California. California residents only. Share my data with third party. Strictly necessary cookies. Warner Media uses data to improve and analyze its functionality. Fuck you, Warner Media, and your functionality. No. So I didn't press it. But we communicated anyway. So the caption reads, Britain's Queen Elizabeth II has postponed a key meeting Wednesday after being advised, blah, 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 blah. Someone says, do you think she went to the Lord? Is she already passed away during COVID? And I go, and then she goes, weird. They said that the Queen met the new Prime Minister of England a few days ago. That's what I heard. It don't make no sense. Now she's not doing well. Weird. So I said, someone's lying, because they told us in Good Morning America that she met with her because because like the final approval is through the Queen. They said she went to Brockmore Castle, and it's the first time a prime minister was titled at Brockmore Castle. And she goes, yes, they're lying. It's her doppelganger. Shaking my head, this is sick. Why are they trying to play us? Harry's in Europe with Meg. I just brought that up. Why is Harry in Europe? So then they said, so then I say this, right? Right after she sends me this, I shower, I go to the store, I come back to this. Queen Elizabeth II under supervision as doctors express concern and have told the family members, get over here. Get over here. So, yeah, this is her doppelganger. This ain't her. How could she stand this long? Like, she was always near death for the past year. Queen Elizabeth II is under medical supervision, as she should have been all along, at Balmoral Castle. I said Brockmore, I just make up names. Balmoral Castle, after doctors became concerned with her health. Buckingham Palace said Thursday. Her family is traveling to Scotland to be by her side. Following further evaluations this morning, the Queen's doctors are concerned for Her Majesty's health and recommend she remain under medical supervision. The Queen remains comfortable at Balmoral Castle, the statement said. All of the Queen's children, including heir Prince Charles, were either at her bedside or en route, including the pervert, Edward. Andrew is going, and Anne, who is already in Scotland, having undertaken some events there this week. The statement comes a day after the palace said the Queen had canceled a meeting with the Privy Council on doctors' advice to rest. The statements have been vague on details, but the fact that they were issued at all speaks volumes. The palace typically provides minimal information about her health. Liz Truss, the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, tweeted, the whole country will be deeply concerned by news from Buckingham Palace this lunchtime. Last fall, the Queen spent a night in the hospital. That's when she died. That stay was only revealed after Britain's Sun newspaper broke the story, and she died then. As the only monarch the vast majority of Britons have ever known. The Queen has been okay, I don't have time for all this. It's ridiculous. On Tuesday, the Queen met with Boris Johnson, who tendered his resignation as Prime Minister, and Truss, whom she invited to form a new government. The Queen was photographed with Truss in the drawing room at Balmoral, the royal residence where the Queen typically spends her summer's vacation. See, I think that they were trying to get through that fanfare, the Majesty fanfare in June, and they got through it. The news is now saying she's not doing good because she's dead. She's already died. Exactly. That's Katie. Katie, right here. So that's what I'm saying. So now they're like, hey, Harry. Hey, Meghan. Now we need to announce the Queen is dead, but we're going to do it this way. You're going to come during the Invictus game. We're going to have Meghan give a speech. Who authorized Meghan to give a speech? They hate Meghan. But no, there's this big speech because they don't want any fanfare for Spirit. They don't want any fanfare for the transition. Notice there was nothing about, oh, and the palace gave Harry protection. Nothing. You know why? Because he has protection. They need this fanfare for Charles to become king to be done right. Because what you don't know that's happening in Britain is falling apart. They got electrical issues. Wolverines, are you here? They got electrical issues. They got all kinds of problems. That's what you don't know. So you don't know what's going on in the UK. They're so messed up over there. You know, when I come back down, God and I have to have a talk. I'm still going to come down black. I need my lips to be full of God. Yeah, I know I said I wouldn't come back down, but the only reason why I would come back down is for full of lips. I need full of lips. Please. May I? Please? Okay. I'm not coming back. I kid. I'll kick and scream before I come back down here. Nope. Oh, the speech was in Germany. It doesn't matter. It's all connected. It's all European Union. Doesn't matter. It's weird. All of it is weird. That's my problem. The people don't like Charles. The Queen is dying. Dead. She's already dead. The Queen is dying. The UK is fucked up. There are things going on in the UK that they are not telling Americans. I promise you, UK is messed up. Why do you think the Prime Minister, Boris, the weirdo, had to step down? He is so our version of Trump, by the way. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, just know that Boris was Trump. Now you get it. Now you understand. Okay, so. Don't you love that song? I love that song. Earth is ghetto, I wanna leave. Oh my God, I love that song. Changed her life, by the way. She just did it kind of like a joke. She did not mean for this song to go viral, and boop, viral, and it changed her life. So proud of her. So proud of her. Okay, let me got a clean rag here. I don't know why I keep using that rag. I don't know that. I don't know if I can say that common. You know, I don't know. I think there's a whole thing over there in Britain. I don't know if it's just them. You know, I think the royals was really surprised at how Meghan was so loved. That's what I think. And I think it came across as something else. But you know, everybody forgot she's a Leo. Leos rise. Leos rise like cream. So people kept forgetting the Leo in her. That lion don't play. All right. So true, Tracy. Boris was ridiculous. He was terrible. He was our version of Trump. He was terrible. And you know what? Those two loved each other. Just laughed and joked whenever Trump went over there. They had a ball. They loved each other. So, Charles is about to take over. Now, remember, I did a video on this. Check out my video on Prince Charles. If I find it, I'll put it in the feed. I couldn't understand why I saw what I saw, but it's about to come true. The people are going to rebel against Prince Charles. And that's why they need this smooth transition, because they know it. They already know it. So they just can't announce the queen is dead. They have to ease them into the queen is dying. And the way they ease them into the queen is dying, because she's already dead. She's dead, I tell you. I promise you. So then they had Charles take over a lot of her responsibilities. Mm-hmm. They've been easing Britain into this queen dying for the past 9 months. Mm-hmm. Remember, somebody accidentally tipped us off and said the queen is dead? Remember that? It wasn't a lie. Queen died. Mm-hmm. A lot of trickery. Oh, wow. Look at Princess Diana with some Indian ancestry. Oh, that's why you love her. Crystal. Crystal's like, really? That explains why she didn't have that inbred look. I know, because the queen's daughter, Anne, has that inbred look. Have you seen Anne's pictures? Very inbred. Very, very sad. Was it Jason Lee that alerted us? Oh my God. I hate Jason Lee. I need to do a video on Jason Lee. Okay. Let's talk about that. Did anybody see Aries' statement come out yesterday? Anybody? Jason made a statement yesterday that was bullshit. There's bullshit. Not Jason. Aries made a statement yesterday that was total bullshit. It was bullshit. Let me see if I can find it. If you guys want to hear it. Do you want to hear it? Did you not hear it? Oh my God, this guy is crazy. Not only are you now a known pedophile, proven through this video, you are trifling through hell. First of all, he calls it extortion. I watched Tisa Tells. I told you guys, right? So she said it can't be extortion when you're going through the legal system. How's it extortion? It's not like Bill Cosby's daughter, right? His secret daughter that he was trying to hide because he was America's dad. And just from hiding that, your karma came to you, Bill Cosby, and your ass wound up in jail, right? Because because she said, her and her boyfriend at the time, said that, and she was grown, she was like 25 or something like that, and she's like, I'm going to expose to the world that you are my daddy, unless you pay me. Well, it just so happened he had just lost his son. So he didn't give a fuck what happened. And so he challenged her and filed the case against her, and she wound up going to jail. That's extortion. She should have just came out and said, I'm his secret. But she wanted money, and that got her into a lot of trouble. Do you guys want to hear it? He kept trashing the mother. Right. That's what predators do. Deny, deny, deny. I'm not going to let you watch him because his look insults me. I don't like his look. Do you want to hear it, though? Because I only want to do it if you guys want to hear it. I'll sit back a minute. Oh, my God. Oh. Come to me, Air. Come to me. Oh, my God. Ooh. Yes, please. Okay. Play it for you. Hold on. Okay, hold on. It's a little lengthy, but I'll play it. I'll put the video in the description box.
Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth mode. Connected. It's from Forgotten Kings channel. Forgotten Kings.
Y'all know how we do. Let's check out here what Aries Spears has to say, and I will catch y'all afterwards with my commentary. All right, so y'all know how we do. Let's get right into it.
Who it is? Listen. Obviously, for legal reasons, I'm not able to divulge. Is that the right word?
Address. Right, you're supposed to say.
Well, I was trying to find a more suitable word, but I really can't
Intelligence for a suitable word.
Talk about anything at this time. But I just more or less want to say to all the loyal listeners, all my fans, very few friends that I have and supporters.
Very few.
Thank you guys for your support and for your love. I will certainly remember you and make sure you all get invites to the all-white yacht party with the bevy of bitches that I keep talking about. Listen, this is an extortion case. This is a shakedown. And I didn't need my lawyer to tell me this, to say this, but, you know, I'm going to echo her words. We won't be shaken down. And believe me, it's bothering me not to talk about the skit. Because Annie and I have been talking about it, and there's some very valid things I feel like I have to say or want to say, but just can't at this time. And I'm no coward. I'm not running from anything, and I'm not guilty of anything. It's the reason why I won't turn my mentions off on my Instagram. It's the reason why,
coward.
I'm not deleting any of my old posts. And I would love to address it head on. Tony Montana, Scarface, balcony scene, shooting 1,000 Colombians. But I can't. I just can't, and it's paining me to do so because I'm a fighter. I'm not a runner.
You want to shoot people now?
And my character's being assassinated.
No, you did that.
Again, I want to address the skit especially.
Then do it.
But I just can't. I will say this, though, to the loyal listeners. If you remember back when that Arnold Schwarzenegger skit that we did, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the system, fucker. Get back, system, fuck, try to fuck back. You guys didn't know it at the time, and I couldn't say it at the time, but that's what this is about. That's what this is about.
It's about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And extortion. And I would just say this. I want to say thank you to the very lovely lady. I won't say her name. There was a woman who hit me up on Instagram, and she wrote me, "Hey, Aries, if you need my help regarding the," and she also mentions the person's name who's trying to shake us down. As much as I want to expose that bitch, I won't say her name either. But she goes, "If you need my help regarding the blank situation, have your legal..."
He called that little 22-year-old a bitch who has used her legal right to come after him. Whatever happened before, that was between him and her mother. She is 22. She is empowered, and she is taking her life back. And you don't get to call her a bitch. If you call her a bitch, you're going to see a bitch come out.
Team reach out to me. I've known this person for over 35 years. They're a huge scammer. I can prove it to you. Here's my number. I will be able to assist you. And I will say this, if you can even dig up the history yourself, but this person has a history of these false accusations.
Are we talking about the 22-year-old? Or are we talking about her mother? Two different things, you weirdo. The daughter is taking back her life. The person that you said you've known for 35 years, I don't know who he's talking about. The woman that said she's got shit on maybe the mother or the daughter. I'm so confused. The bottom line is, everyone listen up. The 22-year-old is in charge. Pay attention. The 22-year-old is in charge. Don't let them gaslight you with this mother information. The mother might be totally fucked up. I wonder if that's why the daughter is taking full custody of her brother. So maybe the daughter's like, child, Ma, you messed this up. I got to do things. I'm going to take the ownership. I'm going to fight myself. So there's a little bit of confusion about who's the bitch. And why does he just get to call a woman out a bitch? You're in the video. There's evidence. Everyone, because I've been obsessed with this, right? Everyone that I've seen talk about this, everyone says it's disgusting. Privately, everyone goes, it's disgusting. Publicly, everyone says it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So what the fuck are you talking about, Aries? You weirdo. Okay, I gotta stop. We gotta finish this. Let's stop. Okay, let's do it.
And that they even once blamed the whole entire San Bernardino Police Department for allegedly fondling her and her children at the same time in the same house. Picture that. An entire fucking police department? Come on, man. And what's killing me is, you know, all the people hit me up. At no point there's a little bit of, you know, common sense or red flags or any, you just, whatever, man. People are just running with this. And it didn't help with the Lizzo thing.
Oh, it didn't help.
I'm having a bad week.
A bad life.
But it be what it be. So again, thank you to the people that support, love, standing by me. I love y'all back. Now let's have a podcast.
Well, let's talk about it, y'all. That was Aries Spears speaking out on the lawsuit that was announced last week involving him and Tiffany Haddish over a controversial skit that was uploaded on the website of Funny or Die back in 2014. I'm not sure if it was uploaded to YouTube, but according to the reports, the video was uploaded by an individual on funnyordie.com. So here we are one day after Tiffany Haddish, who also came out with a statement basically saying the same thing Aries is saying, at least the aspect of I can't really get into the details of the case. You know, we got to wait and see how the situation plays out, right? But let's speak on this controversial skit. Now, Aries Spears and Tiffany are both saying that this is extortion. This is a shakedown. We have to wait and see, right? They have to provide the evidence to suggest such. And in that regard, this could be very well true. But I want to know, who is responsible for putting this skit together? Because that's what I'm waiting to hear from Aries Spears, along with Tiffany. Whose idea was it to put this skit together? What was the point? What was the purpose? What was the intent behind the skit? Because honestly, I didn't laugh. I didn't find it funny. Now I can understand, you know, at that time period, I do recall him and Tiffany doing content, you know, making multiple skits. I believe they did one with Bill Cosby. So I get it. They was making content back in the day, but I don't see how this type of comedy is something that flies. So in that regards, there is no justification for that. And I'm sure, we can talk about this more on another occasion. But as of right now, this is Aries Spears giving his statement. Both saying that, him and Tiffany basically saying they can't really speak on it in detail. And then, we have to wait and see. But y'all let me know, what are your thoughts on both of their statements since the...
All right, I'm over it. I can't. I feel like taking my wand. That's what I feel like doing. Taking my wand to you, Aries. You're a weirdo. Weirdo. Hi, Miriam. Thank you, Angel. It's a lawsuit. Of course they can't speak on it. It's a lawsuit. Okay, then shut the fuck up. If you can't speak on it at all, who are you calling a bitch? Who are you saying about the San Bernardino Police Department? I thought you couldn't speak on it, you trifling fat ass. I don't care. Oh, my knees don't hurt today. Whenever I go to chiropractor, it helps. The alignment of my back helps my knees. Carmen goes, the ancestors are not pleased. Damn right they ain't pleased. You dag skickity right. Because let me tell you why the ancestors aren't pleased. Because those children have ancestors. You weirdo. You freakish weirdo you are. Those children are protected. And they come back to get you. They're coming for you, Aries. Aries, they're here. And someone said to me, why didn't he use his own children? Why'd you use your own children? Aries, you weirdo. And fat shaming Lizzo. Oh, that was the last straw with the ancestors. The last straw. They were done. They were like, what? What? Lizzo? Our beloved? Are you serious? Have you guys heard Lizzo's song Special? I love that song. Aoife Shea sent that song to me when I was having some issues. Oh, I love that song. Listen to the song Special. It's beautiful. Warring angels coming too. This ain't going to be pretty for you, Aries. Oh, and this is what I love about what some people are saying. Some people are saying Tiffany is a casualty to the statement that he made about Lizzo. Don't get it twisted, people. Tiffany picked up those kids, and she was in the video too. So let's not have all this sympathy for Tiffany. All right? Oh, Tiffany's a casualty of this. No. These two idiots got together and thought that they could do this. And somebody said to me, he played the role too well. So it wasn't about comedy. I'm just saying. That's what somebody said to me. I just know that there are kids that are suffering. That's all I know. And then I also heard, I don't know if I heard it last night in book club or where, that as you get older, trauma responses are delayed. And as you get older, the PTSD shows up more and more. Thank you. Tiffany withheld information from the mother, who wouldn't tell a mother they are using their child in a controversial project. What? What? Oh my God, the plot thickens. Tiffany Haddish was crying real hard when Bob Saget died. And you know he's a part of a sex ring, allegedly. She called him father figure. I think Tiffany was being groomed to be a part of an elite group, if that makes any sense, right? I think she was being groomed to be a part of, I can't call them elitists because they're just weird. So let's say to be a part of a weird group. And I think she wanted to be a part of this weird group because it meant she would always financially be taken care of. You saw what, Angel? What she did, the Kiki Witch. Because sometimes I talk and I'm past it and I don't know what I said. Tiffany was the point of contact for the kids. How else would Aries become aware of them? Right, Tiffany is the problem. True. Hi, Lottie. Titan Angel's baking. His behavior is questionable. Right now, his behavior is questionable. Why are you being so angry? Why are you calling somebody a bitch? What is that? He used that word twice. You saw a protection angel behind me? Because I do have them. You saw one behind me? No. Bob Saget was in a bubble bath with the Olsen twins on one episode. No. Angel, didn't you? They back there. They're back there. I believe that you saw what you saw. They back there. And let me tell you what else I see. In terms of warriors and familiars, right? My doves, right? Because birds are protectors too. You don't know this. Birds look alike because they're your protectors, right? You know what my doves do? They walk past my door like little soldiers. One day I finally looked at one of the doves because they keep walking back and forth because they're land birds, right? But the way they walk, so at first I saw them as wobblers. I was like, oh, weeble wobbles, but they don't fall down. One day I looked at one of the birds and I was like, oh shit, you guys are security guards? You guys are watching the front door? They walk like I was like, well, goddamn, I am protected by the birds even. Hilarious. One day I'll take a picture if I can show you how they walk. The way he was walking, it was more like, it's my turn. I was like, are you guys like watching the palace? The palace being my home. Oh. All right, guys. Let me see. The sexualization of children befumbles me. Why can't kids be innocent? Wings open. Oh, yeah, they got their wings open. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Angel. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. I love. But they're mean. They're hella mean. Ciao. They don't like me to be upset. So when somebody upsets me, I'm always like, oh my God. I gotta stop them. I'm like, let it go. It's okay. And then when I get mad and I want to tear into someone, they always go, don't take it on. Like, but I'm mad, angels. I'm mad. And they're like, yeah, let it go. You don't do anything. All right. Oh, this was fun today. Did you guys enjoy this? Did you guys enjoy it? I grew up in Europe. I remember seeing a lot of weird sexual cartoons that was shown during daytime. I never realized it was bad until I was older. Yes, you were traumatized. Now you are traumatized. All right. Let's quickly do my job. Okay? Quickly. I am your YouTube correspondent. Let me sit up for this. I gotta act like I'm doing a job, right? I am your official YouTube correspondent. I am here to tell you the news the way nobody else tells it to you, right? That's why I'm here. Because you're not going to get it good like I like to give it good. Okay. All right. Let's be serious, Tracy. Hi, Ori Naturals. Hey! Listen to me. 5 things you need to know today. This is an addition. The red is happening right now. Royal family is heading to Queen Elizabeth's side. Is Prince Harry and them still over there? The plan? As doctors are concerned for her health, she's 100. She's 100 and she's dead already. All right. This is unofficial. Cena never hired me. All right. Let's see. Heat wave. This is, I swear to God, this is why I'm not doing my candles. I do owe somebody a candle, so I might do a reading for you rather than give you the candle because I can't do both. I can't send out the candles because I cannot risk my beautiful candles melting. I will not do it. All right. Heat wave scorching the western U.S. That's California and them. On track to maintain its intensity over the next few days in California. The operator that manages most of the state's power grid issued an alert Thursday calling on residents to set their thermostats to 78. When I was over there, I used to get these warnings all the time. 78 is a good 78 and you don't go outside. 78 and you get in your car. 78, go get some food. Do not come out for a couple of days. Stay in your air conditioner as long as you're getting air conditioner and set it at 78. Also, the National Weather Service said, listen to this, the heat wave will end abruptly and unusually in some parts of Southern California after a rare hurricane. We don't get hurricanes, people. The hurricanes, this is so annoying. The hurricanes come from the east, right? They start in Africa, and we talked about why the hurricanes, right? Because they follow the path where the slave ships took her people, right? It's a whole thing. And she has been mad ever since, unforgivingly mad. Okay, but it's okay. We know now, right? So it comes from Africa. It hits the Caribbean, right? And then usually somewhere in the east, anywhere between Canada and maybe New Hampshire, the hurricane stops. Florida does get it, but it stops, right? It goes Florida and then it goes up. It's weird, right? How the fuck did it get over to California? How did a hurricane, unusual event? No, that's called climate change. That's called the world is ending. That's called Revelation. What chapter? A rare hurricane makes a close pass by the region. The storm will likely create an alarming combination of extreme heat, flooding, damaging offshore winds, and an increased fire threat through Saturday. If rain comes, how does fire? It's going to be bizarre in California. One of my people on Facebook made an announcement, and she goes, I had a dream that Los Angeles flooded. And I stood her down. I said, first of all, Los Angeles is nowhere near water. Now, there might be other cities, but you can't say Los Angeles. We are not near water. Well, and then I said to her, I live here. Don't scare me. Right? I live here. Well, that may be why Spirit said, get the fuck out. Because apparently there's flooding coming this weekend. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! All right. God told me to get out. I always listen to God. Listen to the God's voice inside of you. It will be your voice. Listen to the God's voice inside of you. If he says, don't go to work today, call your boss. Boss. Yeah, it's probably pre-COVID. I used to love doing that to my employees. Just cough right in the phone. Fucking hated them. All of them. That's why I got fired from everywhere. I used to call them and be like, hello? Yes, Tracy. I can't come to work because I'm sick. I was already dressed to go to Disneyland. The fuck? The fuck? I was driving when I made that phone call. I get fired eventually. It's just don't follow me, people. I enjoy being fired. All right, Canada stabbings. 2 brothers identified. Let me shorten this up. The one brother died, not by self-inflicted, so I think the other brother killed him. They just caught the other brother. All right. End of story. Memphis shooting. Memphis? What? A shooting rampage in Memphis, Tennessee left 4 people dead? Across multiple crime scenes? A 19-year-old suspect was arrested. You know, whenever they don't mention black, it's white. You know this, right? And maybe white people don't know this, so let me help you. If they don't mention the race, it's white. You know that. He did the violence. He says, I am angry for our citizens. I need water. The people of our city were confronted with the type of violence no one should have to face. Oh my God, the violence has been all over. Uvalde just had violence, right? Where is your sympathy for Uvalde? I'm just saying, our city faced crime no one should have to face. No one should have to face. You're right, Parkland. You're right, Uvalde. You're right, Saugus. You're right. I'm over this. I'm over it. All right. COVID-19. We talked about this earlier. There's no need for me to repeat it. There's an annual COVID-19 booster from now on. This is the way the pharmaceutical monies are getting their money. Good? Good? Okay. Here's my favorite, Steve Bannon. Oh my God, I'm so hot. I can't stop eating up. Is it my age, guys? Is it the age we don't talk about? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it the age we don't talk about? Because I think it's the age we don't talk about. It's ridiculous. All right, this is my favorite. Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon, a former aide to ex-Vice President Donald Trump. Listen to this. This is critical. Is expected to surrender later today and plead not guilty on charges related to an effort to raise money to fund the construction wall, blah, 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 blah. The New York State charges Bannon and 3 others defrauded donors in the border wall. Here is what's interesting. The president, what's the word? Pardoned him. The president pardoned him. So why is he getting arrested or going to jail or whatever's happening, right? I don't know what's happening. Do you know why? Do I need to explain to you why? Because I'll be happy to explain it. Because remember, I did Trump Watch for 4 years, and it was hell. It was the worst 4 years of my life. And I did Bannon. And if I'm not mistaken, I said Bannon would go to jail, right? But what happened? If you guys knew what was going on inside this body, this thing's just going on. We gotta protect Tracey now. Okay, hold on a second. So, New York State is arresting him. Boom. So, Lil Wayne, they're coming for you. Why did you need a pardon? Oh. Quiet now, I see. Huh, Lil Wayne? They're coming for you. This makes me very happy. All right. That's it. That's it. Oh, we have to talk about this. Did anybody see President Barack Obama and former President Barack Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama's portraits? That color blue dress that she has in her portrait, that's the color blue. That's the color blue. I dreamt about the color blue. That was the color blue. It was. And that's what made me get these blue curtains. I couldn't find that color blue, but I said, let me get as close to something that looks like the Caribbean Sea. Because they had different shades of green and then blue. When you go further out, it's blue. So I was like, let me take this. And, yeah. Yeah. This is the color blue. Let me show you guys. This is the color blue that I dreamt. Her dress is a little lighter, though. See that blue right there? That's the color blue. I dreamt. Maybe a little lighter, but then I saw Michelle's dress, and I was like, that's the color blue that I dreamt. All right. All right, guys. This isn't even menopause. I'm beyond menopause. This is Caribbean shit. And let me tell you something. Caribbeans walk around this island like the heat is not bothering them. What the fuck? One guy said to me, you know what one guy said to me? Taxi driver, because you get to know the taxis. I take them all the time. I get in and he goes, got some color. And I was like, what? And he goes, when you first got here, you were clear. First of all, stop it, dude. And I looked at him and I was like, mother, son, she only likes chocolate women. I have no choice but to look chocolate. You don't have choices out here. So he's like, when you first got here, you were clear. He goes, now you're nice and toasted. I was like, mother, son, what was supposed to happen out here? Oh my God. You never get, like, you all got seasons. And in seasons, you can go back to your original color. I will never see my original color ever again. Ever. thank God I got pictures. I will never see my original color ever again. And I don't even talk about color, but he brought it up. All right, guys. Now, the Queen's dead. I'm not on Queen Watch. No. When they finally make the announcement, then we'll be like, okay, guys, it's official. The Queen's dead. But you and I, the Mystical Misfits, we already knew, but it's official now. I'm not on Queen Watch. No. Let the UK be on Queen Watch. Oh, you'll be in St. Thomas for your honeymoon? Girl, are you serious? I think my cousin is trying to come, but I think she said in November. You'll be in St. Thomas? That is so cool. Oh, it's hot there. It's hot, child. It's hot. So that's why Cerulean Blue. Hi, Wolverines. I'm not going to put you on the spot, sweetie. But we need to know. I'm not going to put you on the spot because, you know, we've talked about this. Wolverines, and it's in my book club. You know, I always said the Queen was dead. They're making it official finally, right? She's dead right now. Oh my God. It's too funny. You're living a dream, Tracy. Thank you. It's third world country here. See? Wolverine. We've had conversations in book club. I'm like, she's dead. I tell you, she's dead. At least now it'll be official. Remember Wolverine. Okay. See, we can't ever leave the show. Remember I did that video and I said that Charles was going to take over at a time that the country was going to be in turmoil. Do you remember that video? It's here. The predicted it is here. Charles is going to take over at a time that the UK is not good, people. So if we're going to be on any watch, it's going to be on real UK watch. I want to see what Liz Truss is going to do. Nothing. She's not going to do anything. Watch. Masters before her couldn't do anything. What do you think she's going to do? She's going to sit and warm up a seat. They can't get Brexit together for years. I know, but you're on the spot. I don't want you to answer. Don't answer, sweetie. Don't answer. Let me, the loopty one, take all the blame. You remember the video well, right? It was the weirdest video. I'm like, there's going to be major issues, and then Charles is going to take over, and the people are going to be like, we hate Charles. We hate Charles. It's going to be a nightmare. So if you're going to do candle magic, my advice is to do it by tomorrow. That's my advice. Do it by tomorrow, because the moon doesn't come in until the 9th, but Mercury retrograde comes in during the 9th. Because there's nothing major going on, right? Like literal major. We don't need to do any magic during the retrograde. Unless you personally have something going on, then you do magic regardless. Right? We were talking to one of the group mates last night, and there's a particular type of magic that is perfect during Mercury retrograde. Different. but this person's a master. So we can have these conversations. The person knows exactly what to do, right? For you who are just learning this stuff, sit out Mercury retrograde. It's too heavy. Everybody's having problems with their boyfriends already, their husbands, employment, their best friends. Sit this out. If you need to light any candle during Mercury retrograde, this is what I would advise. I would advise a white candle, and if you can get your hands on Mercury retrograde oil, use that. If you cannot find Mercury retrograde oil, olive oil is the perfect replacement, and a white candle, and that's it. And if you're having trouble during Mercury retrograde, you can light the candle to heal the issue. That's it. Don't light the candle to fix it, right? Because Mercury retrograde is an entity all by itself. Mercury retrograde is about communication. Mercury retrograde is the Sims. Mercury retrograde breaks people up on purpose. And you as humans don't get it. All you know is that your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriends are a piece of ass. And you're not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. That's the last time. But you're choosing Mercury retrograde to have this argument. You will lose. All of you. Because Mercury retrograde is about winning the argument. This is not the time to this, that, and the third. Like, stop. Stop. Slow it down. And if you have to communicate, you better know what the fuck you are doing. Do you understand? One of my group mates was advised. She executed perfectly, which means she gave herself time to think about it. She issued her words perfectly. And the result was someone else's communication, tower. But you have to know what you're doing with the energy. And this person is growing. So I can't imagine that she didn't call on her powers and prayed over the situation and then wrote. Like a lot of times I like to say, when I'm having a situation or even a job interview, I say, Jesus be my mouthpiece. Or if it's a test, I say, Jesus, let me know everything on that test, right? But if I have to talk to an employer, and maybe if someone had talked, maybe the words wouldn't have come out right, but writing was effective. So you have to know what to do with Mercury retrograde. If you don't know what the fuck to do with Mercury retrograde, sit it the fuck down. Don't choose this moment to rise up. Oh, that's the last time you're going to do this to me. I pity the fool. Mercury retrograde is a beast. I mean, a beast. Better to know the beast that's knocking on your door. And that's why I'm here. That's why I do this channel. That's why I have book club. That's why I have tarot class. Because part of the generational curse that especially Black people have is not knowing how the planets can affect you. It's not all about your sun signs. I'm a Leo, I'm a Virgo. No, it's not about that shit. It's about much more. And these planets, Mercury retrograde shows up 3 to 4 times a year. 1 year, I think in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, it showed up 5 times. So, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you want to participate, light a white candle and call it a day. Ask for peace and good communication during Mercury retrograde. It's over October 2nd. Yes, Lottie, thank you. Starts tomorrow. Yes. good info running to get my olive oil. I love olive oil. It's pure. And you all have to learn. Okay, we're talking too much, right? You all have to learn to cook with olive oil. No more Crisco. Cook with grapeseed oil, sunflower oil for frying. Learn to use Himalayan salt or sea salt. I love Himalayan salt because it has a lot of minerals in it. But olive oil should be a staple in your house. We're going backwards now. Liz Truss is as useful. Don't make me laugh. That beats me up. Wolverine is as Truss. Liz Truss is as useful as a chocolate teapot. I cannot. Oh my God. But the biggest trick, I love you, Wolverine, that is too much. The biggest trick during Mercury retrograde is shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't argue. Your partner wants to argue with you. You're right. You're right. When's October 2nd? Let me see. Hold on. It's October 2nd. Okay, I got a while. You're right. And I'm gonna go out whenever I feel like it. Go ahead. Yeah. Don't argue. It's a lose-lose. Don't do it. No, just drop a little bit of oil on the white candle. The oil saturates and blesses the candle. We like to put oil of any kind on our candles, and olive oil is the best oil. Write it down and sit on it. I don't even know if you should write it down. I don't know if that's good advice either, especially if it's like relationship issues. You're gonna write that down. What you're gonna write down is gonna be, I'm gonna fuck him up come October 3rd. You're gonna write that. He's gonna see it. Just shut the I'm not coming home tonight. Aw. When is October 2nd? How much time? It's okay. It's a few weeks. Okay. This is going to be a long retrograde. Oh my God. All right. Infinite. We all know about the Queen. Go back and watch the beginning. It was really good. We talked all about the Queen in the beginning. And then we talked a little bit about Aries Spears. And then I did my job. And I think I did a good job today. I did. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. I think I did a pretty good job today. Thanks for helping us, Tracy. The information, love, and peace to everyone. You're so welcome. All right, guys. I'll see you at 10:15-ish for Dashikis and Banas, the word of the day. Take it easy. Love you all. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown.